Good afternoon, everybody. This is Fred Fassett in Scottsdale, Arizona. I keep forgetting to put I do readings now all over the world, and you reach me at home at 480-421-9740. I want to discuss with you, and my guide Charlie is here at the same time, so maybe both of us. We can go back 10,000 years to 15,000 years when Mother Earth was working with the Atlanteans and learned to work with the humans. Okay, she understands this tremendously, and for thousands of years, hundreds of years, mankind has been brought on wars, pestilence, fires, and has created a lot of the weather patterns we've been having, and we need to start looking at ourselves in more light energy. Okay, we even, some of the humans have brought on stimulants that to be able to put in the bodies and control the minds and bodies of youngers, and we have the sexual abuse of children. All this is going on. Now, can you imagine that Mother Earth is a little bit upset with us at this time, and this is why she's furious and pissed. So, what I'm going to ask all of you to do is go into a meditation, and when you do, or prayer, and when you do this, sit with a smile on your face, like you sit there and smile, and get yourself in the meditation state. Allow your hearts to open up so she can see this. We cannot play games about this. All right, we have what do we have? The oil people around the world. We have the building, Wall Street around. All this is going on. You see all the protests going on. We can change this by going into our hearts and reaching out to the world. It's very important that we all open our hearts and change directions, for mankind has got to open now at this point in our lives. It's very important for us to stay very centered, for arrogance and egos are very, very strong. Now you see with Libya being liberated, now you see Turkey, last night, this morning, had a 7.2 earthquake. There's been earthquakes in Peru. There's been earthquakes in Australia. There's been earthquakes all over the map. And this is only the beginning, everyone. She could create an earthquake to destroy the world. Now, what we want to do is not put fear into this, put in logic and open our minds up to reality and what the possibilities are. Each and every one of us are very, very strong because we are extensions of God. We have all the powers we need, but we must learn to love and accept each other. So we can also, by doing this, we can expand jobs all over the world. I said last week that there would be basically everything will turn green throughout the world. Now, with our transportations changing, everything's changing. Let's start praying to Mother Earth, please. And she'll know if you're faking. Remember, you must smile through the heart. Smile on your face and it will come down and it will open up. The drug cartels are going to be removed off the earth. Part of the apostles have come through, are going to go over to Mexico and deal with that part of the world. Okay? So now, what do you think can possibly wake up the entire world real quick by some form of destruction to pull us all together? Because usually when there's a drastic experience, we all come together and help each other. This is unnecessary. We don't need to be doing this. I want you all to open the doors, open your heart, and please speak from your heart, and we can change what's going on. In the newspaper this morning, they said there's more peace around the world. We have to extend this more and more and more. The political arena, they all need to come together. Because first of all, the political arena we got in the United States, the Republican, the Democrat Party, they have to come together as one. This is what the truth is about. They have to come together as one and work together because they're judging continuously, and as they judge, they're going to be judging themselves, and this is unfair. necessary. This is totally ridiculous. The spiritual and psychic phenomena is going to quadruple in the next 20 years. What I do, all of you are going to be doing. We'll be able to simultaneously sit still and telepathically talk to one another. I want you all to start opening your hearts daily, minute to minute, and communicate. This is so important. You'll see some of my predictions coming on my site soon as my writer gets the information, and she will publish these writings. I have finished my book. She has that. Now, I want everybody to realize that we must come together. Drugs have to stop. Sexual abuse has to stop. And all over the world, shall we say, prostituting children and young women and young boys, all this has to be eliminated. In Korea, there's going to be a change in Korea, definitely, especially the negative side of Korea. You see what's going on in China. This is going to have to change too. And Chinese have karma with the Himalayas, what they've done to the Himalayas. And the Himalayas will be recreated in another area, and then the people will be able to come back and be the highest potential of the energy that they started off to be. China, India's getting very busy now and starting to really do a lot of work. Of course, we understand that we've sent a lot of our work over there. We must all come together and work together to benefit each other, enjoy each other. Let's start looking at judging us as individuals. We have all kinds of people on this earth, and we must come together. I want you to look at Mother Earth. When my partner and I over here, business partner and I, were looking at Mother Earth, she was a sweet, feminine being. Oops, it went off. And she was a sweet, feminine being. And as we look at, she's a dragon with fire in her mouth now. Pushed a little bit more, you can almost turn around and basically, because you see all of us just disappear. Poof, we're gone. It's a possibility, but I have a big heart. I don't believe that will happen. It's only a potential. So please, 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 let's just look and work with each other. Now, when I write, at the time I'm writing, everything is perfect, and then when I go back to read it, of course, it's all upside down. So we're going to try and put this program in here so I can actually sit here and just keep talking to the computer, and we'll send it all over the place. Okay. What she's also wanting is the universe as it is. Take our imaginations. Imagination is creating, okay? When you're thinking, you're creating. When you're talking, you're creating. So now we need to watch what comes out of our mouths, because if we watch what comes out of our mouths, then we start thinking properly, and then love and bright energies, the words that we speak, will come out, and everything will change all over the world. This has to happen. It has to happen in the sense of, if it doesn't, we're going to be in a bad, bad place. When I see on TV all these people, like the Republicans and Democrats, it's disgusting, because the simple reason is they're not working together. One doesn't know more than the other. The European Union over there, that is definitely going to change as well. It has to. We all have to work together. No matter what nationality we are, what nationality you are, we're all God's children. And we must stop the wars. It does not do any good to fight. We kill each other, and this is us adding negativity out into the universe. You want to get Mother Earth. Now, you do know that Mother Earth now is working with the creative force, as we call God. There is the female side and the male side of that creative force. It's all joining as one. So, now, We must work together and stop dragging down each other. Teenagers, stop the bullying at school. When you do this, you're giving Mother Earth a bit angry. Stop bullying the children at school and start loving at school. Because if you continue doing this, you yourselves will be attracting the dark side to yourself, and you'll find yourself with illnesses, with accidents, mishaps, and none of it is an accident. It is you created it and you brought it about. So all these children have been committing suicide because of being high pressured by their peers. When they get over there, they're not being judged, because that type of killing oneself is one way of others that are killing themselves out of selfishness because they can't stand to be here. All these things are a form of birthing out into the universe. We must love our animals. We must stop eliminating the animals. Animals in the spirit world all love one another. They all get along. So we have to stop killing our animals. We must find other ways of finding substance for us to put in our bodies so we can be more inner strength and feed our bodies. There's going to be different fruits manifesting on this earth. It's in the process now. Arizona is in the process of changing here. The weather patterns are going to slowly get more on the tropical side. The southern part of California, a long time ago that was part of Mexico. Well, there is a tilt and a flip going on, so the weather patterns are changing all over the world. I'm not good at the maps and so forth, but you watch weather patterns getting bizarre. Now, because Mother Earth is very powerful, she can control this and wake us up. And this is why the flood's been happening. This is why tons and tons of rains have been happening. So please, 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 all of you, meditate and pray morning, night, whatever. If you're born early, try to get up earlier to meditate before you go to your jobs. We can create more jobs by putting more love out into the universe. Jobs will manifest. We must take it away from the power families that control all the monies. If we do this and put out the right energy, we take back our country by creating work here, by manifesting tools that can be made in the United States, not out of the country. All right? We can do this. Build with material that we have right in this country, not out of the country. We can do this and change. You yourselves, all you young people, you're all psychic. You were born between the 70s and all the way into now into the 21st century. You're all gifted. Stop putting drugs in your body. Please start working for God. Start working for Mother God. Start working for Buddha. And we can really positive change the world. We have the ability. Every time you sneeze and breathe and talk, you're creating. So now I'm asking you, meditate, pray, open your hearts, stop the drugs, stop the judgment, stop the bullying, stop using everything that's a negative. Mother Earth, God knows about everything we're doing. God's not going to interfere because they're letting us hang ourselves high. So now, let's laugh. Let's enjoy oneself. Let's share with each other. Help your neighbor. If someone is not doing well, if you have $1, share the dollar. Share 50 cents. We can change the poverty in this country and in the world. I'm asking you now, open your hearts. Open your hearts. Please open your hearts. All my Indian brothers around me. We walk to the top of the mountain. We look over all of you and look down upon every one of you. You are light beings. Lift off the caps of negativity and come to the center of the mountain and open yourselves up and allow us to work with you to open the new world. Walk peacefully. Come to the water. Come to the trees. Love Mother Earth. Love the plants. Love the sky. Love the stars. Love each other. You are God. You are all God and goddesses. Please, please, stop war. Peace now. You come together. Love each other. Be open. No fight no more. Don't beat each other up. No drugs. No alcohol. Put food, much food, raise food. Go out on top of the buildings you've got. Take pots. Plant food to eat. You will see. You plant food everywhere in little boxes, as you call pots, on top of everything. Grow. You will change the world. Thank you. God bless all of you, and may you be in peace and light.